Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay Regier.
And welcome to our holiday edition.
Extravaganza!
So,
You guys, you have to watch on YouTube. Please subscribe on YouTube because look at the decor we have going on. Chelsea surprised me today. I would literally walk right by the studio to go to the bathroom and finish getting ready. And you're like, oh, but wait, look. And I walk in and there's tinsel, there's gold tinsel, there's silver tinsel. There are these little,
this is not a green
what is this, an
screen.
ornament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. And, fuck. How would you not know what that is?
I couldn't think of the name. What ball?
How could you not know what the name is? You're from Tinseltown. We love Mistletoe Lane.
We live in Mistletoe Town. I watched the holiday class reunion last night too. Oh, and then there's trees, but they didn't make it into the frame today.
Just
so.
look, we do have Christmas trees. We could hold them the full time. Get yours.
No,
Hold
no.
it. This would be cute. Anyway.
No, I cannot
So
hold
yeah, it was my surprise. We also got dressed up. So Lindsay's got what she thinks is a holiday sweatshirt.
Okay, if the lights were working on the sweater, it is very holiday. It's a
Horseshit.
Wisconsin Badger sweater.
Just stand up for a second.
Okay,
If you can. Like, yeah, okay.
okay.
All right, so
See
down.
these lights?
This is not.
The lights are supposed to be.
Are they red, white, and green?
They're like white lights that flash, I think.
Nothing
Actually, no, I think they're
about
multicolored.
this
It is very
holiday.
holiday. It is a red and white
I feel like
with
you cheated.
light up sweater.
You were like, I was never going to wear anything stupid. Whereas I have leggings on.
She's dressed up like an elf. Okay, I had the same outfit from 5 years ago.
Yeah, we should tell that story
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick.
Mhm.
So, as you know, So Fired listeners, Lindsay and I met working at the same job. So,
And we got fired together, which fired us up to start living a life of our dreams.
so you cannot say it. It just rolls off the tongue every time. So our first and last holiday
Yeah.
party.
First and last holiday party at that job.
So the doctor buys us these elf like costumes. We almost look like a jib jab.
Mm-hmm. Just like a jib jab.
And then so the three of us also did pictures that if we had an Instagram, we would have posted on Instagram.
Oh, I think it's on my Instagram somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
real.
I have the photos somewhere. I'll post
no.
them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys, I'll post the photos of
It's like
all
going
the
back in
elf
high
outfits.
school and
Yeah.
like looking at us and being like,
Uh-huh.
oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
So it killed us to wear them, but she made us.
Yep.
And we had
We're
to.
like, we hate this
It
so
was
much.
fucking awful. And then she was like, do you wear it at home?
Like,
no.
no.
I hate Christmas.
You know what? I was,
Anyway, so this is us together
yeah,
wearing
in
our
our
first.
festive holiday outfits.
How long? 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's so romantic.
You know, I was thinking, I actually want to get a nice set of PJs.
For us? Or-
Well, no, for me. You know how people like always get like matching PJs and
Why
like
would
like an elf outfit PJ? But I guess I could. Okay, fine, I'll get you a matching set. But like, I kind of just want like a nice set of PJs that are
I don't
long pants.
understand how we left into your Christmas wish list.
Because you're like, do you wear this at home?
Oh, that's what you thought? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what else were we gonna do? Let's do a
So-
brief catch up just on a couple of
Okay.
things.
Well, do we want to do a So Fired or catch up first?
Whatever you want. We'll do our So Fired.
Okay, we'll do So Fired and then we'll catch up some more.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a fast one?
Yep, real quick. I always have a holiday party at my office every single year / shopping party. And it used to be a very big thing. And this year, like 10 people showed up. I was like, oh my God. And I just felt bad for the vendors that showed up because some of them are my friends. And I'm like, oh my God, like you're not really going to make that much money today. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I
I
looped
know this-
everyone into this whole
I
scheme.
know this feeling.
Yeah. And it was just like,
Oh.
it wasn't even the fact that I didn't care that 10 people showed up for myself. It's more for the fact of the
Yep.
other people. I was
Yep.
like, oh my God, I'm so sorry to
Yes.
disappoint you.
When you're in a makerspace
Yes.
and you put yourself out there representing that there could be sales,
Yeah.
but they should, in the back of their mind, anticipate that it won't be a home run.
Right.
And that each one, so if they're true vendors,
Right.
This is not the first time this has
Yes.
happened.
And
You know
honestly,
what I mean?
yeah. And the so fired part about it was that the vendors were like, yeah, this year has been very slow. This
Mhm.
is kind of how it's been all across the board, especially in the holiday season.
Which you could agree with
Yeah,
that.
which I can agree with that. Like the
Right.
whole year has
I
just
think
been
it's just
slow.
business owners.
Mhm.
Not matter, like, it doesn't matter what
Doesn't
the
matter.
business.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just been a little slow. But, and then like the extra so fired moment was that all the vendors then got to chit chat with each other. And there's people setting up events with other vendors.
Mm.
There's friends, there's phone numbers being exchanged. I made a new friend. So
Ooh, who's the new friend?
Victoria, she makes Papa Cho cacao.
Shut the fuck. Okay.
We're gonna go to Topgolf.
And you're not invited.
and you're not invited. It's fine for new friend. So yeah, it turned out to be a success in a social setting, not so much for sales. But that's okay.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think it's the long game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So my so fired is, guys, I've been losing my hair for a minute. Guess what? I've got hairs coming in, and like quite a few. It's not like a one-off, right? And what's so fired about it is it's coming in gray. And I was like, oh man. So in the past, I probably would have plucked a single gray hair.
Yeah.
But now I covet each little strand, and I'm like, oh God, it kills me not to. But I'm so grateful.
I don't get people plucking gray hairs.
You
Like,
don't?
no.
How could you not?
Because
No.
pulling hair out of your head is so painful.
Not if you take tweezers and go right to the scalp.
Ugh, no.
It is like one of my toxic, like, bathroom.
I would
like,
definitely have a bald spot with all the gray hairs that I have. Like, I would have like no hairline. It'd be like a very wide hairline. The part would start at the edge of my eyebrows. That's how many gray hairs I'd be plucking out. So that's why just keep your gray hairs. And they're actually coarser, so they make your hair kind of like thicker.
Okay. That's great. All right, let's dial it back. What did I say? Snap it off? No.
Snap out of it.
No.
No.
Like wrap it up or like
Wrap it up.
no, pull it together.
Pull it together. Pull it together. I'm supposed to be managing you. Pull it together.
Okay. Oh, I do want to one
Oh.
thing that I wanted to talk about real quick. So last night I went to yoga, and it's the 8 p.m. candlelit, which is super cool, and it's dark in there, so your senses are very much more dulled.
Mm-hmm.
At least your sense of vision, which darkness is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so doing yoga, met some friends, and I was so like in the moment with my friends. I didn't even like look around me. Like I usually like scope out who's who and like, yeah. But I didn't even
Mhm.
do that because I walked in late and I wanted to be with them. It's Studio 2 on the way back, super dark, and I'm doing my thing. But we were enlightened, so in the dark and balancing is super hard sometimes. Where you're like trying to do
It is so hard.
and you're trying to do like essentially the candy cane. You know what I mean? Like that one
Yeah,
where
you're trying to candy cane it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
okay, I kept falling out a couple of times. Even I was like, whatever. All of a sudden, now I'm standing, and now we're up to Warrior 2. So my head's like back here. All of a sudden, I hear, you're doing really good.
In your ear.
In my ear.
Oh.
Do you know who it was?
No.
Guys, you might remember this from past episodes. That old dude who wears like pajama pants with no shirt, and he's that old dude that's been creeping him. And I had to tell him I practice in silence.
What?
He in the fucking class. Warrior 2. I have my back to him. He like whispers in my ear,
Ew.
"You're doing really good."
Ew.
And I was like, "What? the fuck? Under any
Why am I hearing voices?
I was like, "How did you're like a ninja? How the fuck did you get over here?" And I was like,
Was he next to you?
like he was okay. He was just a little bit behind me.
Yeah.
He's like half mat behind me.
Wow.
Oh, so then at Shavasana, he's like, "Don't give up. You're gonna be really good someday."
What? Is he whispering this into the void or to you?
Into my fucking ear.
What? Did he also hold your hand?
No, but I was in Shavasana at this point. And I was like, I asked you not to talk to me. And what the fuck? Why are you trying again? I was like,
weird.
super predator. You know the space. You know when I put you in your place. And I was like, I like to practice in silence. And he was like,
But I just think
he forgot.
everyone's enlightened in that yoga class, and your face of like your fuck off face doesn't quite appear like that. You're just like,
Huh? Sorry. I'm sorry. Come again. Say that
Like-
over again.
okay, like normally under normal circumstances, if you gave the fuck off face in yoga, there's like a look, your nostrils flare a little bit, and like there's a squint.
What?
Yeah, there's a nostril flare when you're like, don't talk to me. But when you're enlightened, I don't think that look comes across. It's more of just like a blank look of like, so and it was dark in there, so I don't think you got the whole picture.
So what did I do? This is also a so fired. I was like, fuck this, Chelsea. You know what? You know how many times you've been angry about this and like said these things and it just kept happening. It was like, it doesn't matter. I asked the teacher and I was like, let's just do something different. I'm enlightened. Let's like keep this like buzz going. So as he was leaving, I was like, hey, thanks.
What?
Because I was
Yeah.
like,
I guess what else?
I think those are really nice things. And I was like, fuck
Well,
it,
those are really nice things. I'm happy you took them there.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
They just said thank you. Peace be with you.
No, it was more like, thanks for seeing me.
Wow.
I was like, okay, because I don't want to keep fighting it.
I know.
So maybe he'll never say anything nice again.
That is true.
At this point, I'm like, why not welcome someone complimenting your practice? Even
Yeah.
if he's a creep fucking ass.
Yeah. I guess, like, take the compliment where you can get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everyone's like, oh, make friends in yoga. And I was like, no.
But I don't want that friend. I want, like, a cool friend, and I want to be friends with the teacher. Like, I don't want to be friends with this dude.
Not
No.
the regular folks.
No.
Okay. So that was a second so fired.
I have a surprise for you.
Yes. What is it? Fucking love surprises.
Here, put your hand in there. Pull something out.
One or two?
Just one. Okay, look at it. Okay,
Oh.
look at the whole thing.
That is fucking awesome. Do you know what that says?
This says, you guys, surprise for you and for everyone. We now have So Fired Ski Club beanies. They will be available for sale. So you guys can all be part of the So Fired Ski Club. If you're a lady of leisure who likes to ski during the week, come on with us.
If you're trying to get retired.
If you're hitting your 30s and you think it's time to be retired, we have a house for you.
If you're like, fuck life. Let's find a way around it. Because it sucks. And it could be so much better. And people are like, fuck, you go skiing during the week? And you're like,
Mhm. So yeah, we will have merch available, and then I'm also working on getting the Enlightened shirts ready to go.
For my birthday?
Yep.
How did you wear
So
this?
you can
What's
do it like that.
I like this.
Yeah, I know you like that. That drives me crazy.
I don't want you to have to stare at it though. All right.
No, you can wear it. But yeah, you guys definitely get yourself some merch because
Don't you wish you were watching us on
Wanna
YouTube
be-
now? Now you could see this hat.
yeah, you
I
definitely
am
want to watch
trying to
this on
style
YouTube.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It might not work.
That's okay. You have your Christmas outfit on.
Now it just looks like. Okay. Oh my
Okay.
god, it's so cute. Thank you. Look up. Rise are good places to live. That's awesome.
Surprise!
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what were we gonna
Well.
do? Where'd we go from here? Oh, we're
Um,
getting to today's topic.
Yep, we're getting to today's topic because we're waiting. Here we are. We've landed. Since this is Christmas week, yeah, right? Yeah, Christmas is later this week.
This is Monday of Christmas week. So yay, Monday. It's the first Monday you've ever been excited to experience
And
because at the end of the week, it's Christmas.
And we've been watching all the Christmas movies. I watched the
Oh,
Christmas class
God.
reunion last night.
I did too.
It was so cute.
It was so cute. Don't tell me the ending.
Well, I fell asleep in the last
Okay,
10
good.
minutes,
Good.
but I'm sure I can tell you how it ends. Like,
I only
let me tell you. I'm guessing maybe they got together at the end. I don't know. Like, crazy thought.
I've never watched one before. What? I don't really know. I don't know the formula just yet.
The girl has a crush on the most popular boy in school, and they never got together. And then they have a reunion 15 years later, and they just happen to both be single. And she's like, oh my God, now's my chance.
Yeah.
And then the class clown that she never gave the time of day for,
Yeah.
he's actually the better choice.
Yeah,
But she just can't see it until the end. When she sees the most popular guy, he's kind of a douchebag.
How does she know he's a douchebag?
He's like, I have a work call. I gotta get a work call. Like, I can't help you with this. There's a whole like long storyline to it, but
Oh, whereas the other one was like,
the other one is like, I'm gonna help you out. Like,
let's go to the
you
backup
made
shelter.
me love Christmas again. Like, oh,
And you
my
got
daughter loves you too.
You got my daughter into science camp.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Uh-huh.
But, I would work it too.
Yeah. And then they end up together, and then she moves back home because she's like, I don't need all the glitz and glam and the high-tech lifestyle.
She fucking loved it. You know why? She was getting fired.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she was fired. Her company was like federally like indicted.
Yeah.
She's like, peace out. I'm going fucking home. Don't call me.
Don't call me. I actually didn't want that anyways. Like,
Yeah.
way to change the narrative. Be like, I actually quit. I didn't get, my company didn't go up in flames. The FBI didn't raid the company. Like, I quit.
It's like Elizabeth Holmes in Idaho. What? I love it here.
It's beautiful. I'm going to keep having babies so I don't have to ever go to prison.
Oh. Anyway, that went south.
Anyways.
Speaking of babies.
Okay, so anyways, Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And the classic Christmas movie is A Christmas.
Technically, it was also a book.
Oh. For you literate folks out there, you would know that. It's people who read the classics. Well, I'm stuck in like La La Land of like stupid love story books.
Is that true?
Okay, so Christmas
You
Carol.
know what you do? I'm Christmas tradition,
Yeah.
and you're Christmas the feeling.
Oh,
You like
yeah.
that?
Yep, I like that.
Like, I like the, yeah.
Yeah. And I just like, Christmas is such a good feeling. Mistletoe down, here I come.
Like, you're skipping down the lane. And you're like, what? Like, it's an elf.
Yeah. I just have like Christmas bop in my head, like.
Like, you're like a dwarf. It's one of the 7 dwarfs. They call you, like, what, Christmas? It's like Noel. Oh my God, Noel!
Noel from the movie. I'm like, that's a really cute name. Why don't you go by Noel? Yeah.
Anyway, so Charles Dickens,
A
Christmas Carol. Neat.
What's the premise of that?
So, oh boy, Rob Cratchit, is that his name?
Does not sound right, but okay. Rob Cratchit.
No, it's not Rob. It's like Jesse. Can you help
It's
us?
like,
Who is Scrooge? What is his name?
isn't his name just Scrooge?
No,
No.
it's not. It's like Ratchet of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he is an accountant in his heart, and he's only focused on money, blah, blah, blah. So it's Christmas Eve, and he's the word miserly.
What? You're saying words and I don't know what they are.
Like a miser?
A miser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
So the main character is Ebenezer Scrooge. That is his name.
Oh, whoops. What's his name?
And
Ratchet.
Bob Cratchit is one of his employees that he overworked and like abused.
And then Bob Cratchit goes on. No, Scrooge goes on the magical.
Wait, let her finish.
Visited by the ghosts.
Wait, tell her the
Goes
whole
on his
story.
magical Christmas journey.
Okay, will you start from the
Well,
very
so-
beginning?
yeah.
Okay, real
So,
quick.
His name is Ebenezer Scrooge. The person that he's like abusing is named Bob Cratchit because he's overworking him.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, all the ghosts come and
No, we don't know. She's never even
No,
noticed
and
her.
the ghosts come and visit Scrooge.
Yeah. And then the
Yes,
first one.
Yes.
the
Okay.
ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future.
Isn't there someone called Ichabod? Or no? Is that a different story?
Ichabod Crane is a different character.
Oh.
It's from
Here I come.
Is it the same book or no? It's
Oh
different.
shit.
No.
But Disney has made movies about both. So
Look
you
at
got
her.
that.
She's coming in. That's a nice thing to
Okay.
say.
I know the gist of the Christmas Carol. I just don't know the names of the characters.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
So,
so-
Christmas Past, where he says what? The ghost says to Bob Cratchit, what?
Is
I
people
don't-
know his
I don't
name?
know.
He's like, yeah.
Isn't it like, oh, you did this in the past, and if you would have done this, then your life would have been different? Is that how it goes?
I think you're reviewing the past experiences,
Yeah.
and
The
then
Christmases that broke him and like why he is such a Scrooge.
and what choices did he make to get him where he is, and should he continue to make the same choices, this is what it's going to look like in the future, which actually sounds like the worst nightmare of my life.
And
Because
then
you're like, this
the
is how you're
ghost
gonna
of
fuck up the whole
Ghost of
time.
Christmas future is essentially the angel of death.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Just so like it's especially depending on the adaptation, it's like a hooded figure.
Oh.
With the sickle? They don't even have images like that in real life anymore. Tell me the last time you saw a child foot with a sickle in it. Maybe some of those anime things,
Yeah.
but just not like mainstream.
No, that's like ancient times.
Little like hung children and stuff.
If the ghost of
just saying.
Christmas Past came to visit you, Chelsea,
Oh, no.
let's see what time period. Let's say you were still in New York,
Okay.
and the ghost of Christmas Past is like, all right, you never left New York.
Ooh.
What does that life look like?
I think it looks just like what my cousin has when I went back to visit her. And if you remember, I was like, I hate this bitch.
That was literally like one of our first 10 episodes, I think.
I was like, I hate her. She's so mean to me. And she never says hi to me. And then if you ask me what my dream is, it's like literally her life.
What is she doing?
Well, she works at a Christmas candle shop.
No way.
Like,
Like you're stuck in the holiday spirit all the time.
and I said, okay, that would kind of get to me. The smells are so fragrant.
I know.
I
I
don't
used to
know.
get nauseous walking past a Yankee Candle or like
Yeah.
a Bath and Body Works. Bath
No,
and Body
she's
Works?
Yankee Candle.
Okay. Oof.
She has literally been there like 25 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Does she manage the store?
Yeah, she's
I
like
would
a
think so.
regional of all the things. What kind of personality do you have to have? Stay in a retail 25 years and be like management.
Well,
You
I
have
think.
to, you know what kind of bitch that is.
What kind of bitch?
Like your corporate boss, super nice, we're friendly. Anyways, I would be her life. So it's like in the country, wooded areas, and there's like there's forest to climb in, and it's just a smaller town. It actually looks probably like Mistletoe Town.
Probably.
There's like red doors on the main street, like whitewashed buildings with red. A lot of those. So it
Yeah.
kind of looks like the Vermont thing.
You'd be working. She's never been to Vermont, but she keeps talking about it like she has been. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you stayed in that life, it honestly sounds like your worst nightmare because
Well, actually, I don't know anymore because remember when I went back and I was like, I could see myself living here.
but you don't like clocking in 9 to 5.
Oh no, I wouldn't work that job.
But this is what happens if you stay back in New
No,
York. Maybe.
I think
Or what do you
no,
think?
I wouldn't allow myself to work there. I'm gonna put my foot down, and even if I stayed, that is not what I would be doing. Maybe like being a fucking teacher.
Oh, wow.
It's a big teacher town.
What would you be teaching?
I don't know.
Social studies?
Yeah, maybe.
My favorite subject.
My dad was a social studies major.
Huh.
It's like, so history.
Okay.
That's
Oh, yeah,
what
you'd be history.
I would be history
Mhm.
100%. I would be like the cool history teacher. And it would literally be like a Christmas Hallmark movie, I think.
All the time.
Maybe I would be teaching at my old middle school.
Wow.
Actually, I wouldn't mind it. It was kind of cute.
Oh.
And I was like, this is where my mom forgot to pick me up.
I feel like since you're not living that life, you can look at it fondly
Yeah, sure.
as
for
if that
sure.
would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a horrible nightmare.
I think if I stayed back home in Wisconsin,
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask about
no,
you.
that's okay. If I stayed back home in Wisconsin, I would probably,
Oh yeah, would you have I wouldn't have I would have kids.
I would probably have kids. I would probably be drinking a lot and out at the bars every single weekend because
You
that's just like
think?
what you do. That's just like the culture. It's hard to not revert back to that and like not do that when you're around it all the
Oh,
time.
100% if you want to have friends.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, I'd have no friends.
You'd have
Yeah,
So you have to.
yeah.
You have to
And
meet
then
them
I'd
where they're at.
then I'd have to have kids if I want to have friends
Right.
because everyone.
Then becomes like mommy friends.
Mhm.
And then they hate to invite their single friends.
Yeah,
You would literally have to get pregnant and
Yeah.
have kids.
and like this is saying what
Yeah,
if
I
I
could
like
see you
lived
like
in my
pregnant in that
hometown?
sweater and be like, I look so cute. Right? That's totally what they would wear and be like, I'm the hot pregnant chick.
Totally. I would still try to be the hottest girl in town, but it would. Oh my gosh, my
Oh.
town is so desolate right now too. It's honestly
Oh.
depressing. There's hardly anything
You wouldn't
there
have
anymore.
stayed. You would have gone a little bit further.
I would have gone like, yeah, maybe I would have like,
Yeah.
I would have been like, ooh, Madison, the big city.
Yes, you would have.
Yeah,
You
'cause I do love
totally would have.
Madison.
And maybe that's where it's at.
Yeah, and maybe I would have met Austin anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's going to be in
That's
the
what I like to
storyline.
think.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
I would have
always
met
gonna be
Austin like outside of college. Maybe I was just like met him randomly,
Where?
and on like State Street at a Badger party or something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and
Do you
I
wish that was the story?
no.
I mean, I know we're never going to talk shit about the way you guys like met in the story, but like in an alternate universe, that would be cool too.
That'd be cool too.
Like 30 something, mid 30
Yeah,
something.
because I pictured living
version.
like downtown Madison and like going out all the time and like all the cute
kind of
restaurants.
like what we do now.
Yeah.
But without anybody.
and I'm like boating all the time.
Mm.
That's what I would be doing.
We would still be best friends. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I would
Uh-huh.
like it. We should move there. Tell each other.
I think. Oh well, this should put this more forefront on my vision boards to have a
So,
lake house on
yeah.
Lake Monona.
Let me share that expense with
Okay,
you.
please do.
I would like that.
We can all invest in on a lake
Because I
house.
really want that, and that's kind of on my vision. Boy, my curls are tight.
Fresh hair today.
I know.
So yeah, I think it would have been somehow I would have met Austin. Anyways,
Thank God.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
What about if you, let's see, if you went to college and you did a different degree?
That's a good one. I think of that often, actually. I should have gone into accounting. Now, this is like, okay, let me just say something. I kind of like numbers now.
I just like cannot picture you being an accountant.
Because I would make so much more money.
True, but like you sitting at a computer typing
I know is my worst
and
nightmare.
spreadsheets is your worst nightmare.
But I'm an alternate version of myself.
True. And you would maybe
There's
look
that
cute with
sign-
your glasses.
Oh my God. Or because there's no money in being like a history major, I would be like, what is that? Is it accounting? I would get a major in accounting and then like a minor in like, you want me to say fashion, but it
No.
I,
No, you major in like finance.
is that what accounting is?
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
it's like very broad.
Okay, whatever. And then have like a history minor.
Oh. So you could still get the history
Yep.
classes in.
Yep.
Mhm.
But here's the thing, caveat, I don't want to go back if I can't be medicated on Adderall. Because there's no fucking way I could do school again. My only hope, because I'm a faster reader and my comprehension is solid, I kind of think I want to go back to school, but I'm like, ooh, no, that's not going to go.
Oh.
Yeah. I was
Wow.
like, for what? Just to stall and like take. Yes.
Yes.
Reasons. Are you
Honestly,
ever going to work? No.
College is literally the best
I
time of your
know.
life because there's no responsibility at all.
I would give
All you
my
do is
arms
like go to
go
school, you have to pass some classes, and then you can hang out with your friends and party all the time.
But it was so fucking
It's
hard.
so-
It was
yeah.
a hard experience. You're like, oh, getting up is so hard. I would give my left hand. Sometimes, like, why? You want to hang out now? Yes. You want to continue? Yeah, yes, I do. You want to throw furniture over the balcony and then light it on fire? Fuck yeah, I do. Shenanigans.
Do you want to take a beer bong from 3 stories up?
100%.
Yeah,
Okay, hold my legs up. Come on. I almost peed on myself. But you get
yeah.
it.
College is a good time.
Oh my God. Because I like who I am now. If only I could go back and do it then.
Yeah. I
This
wish
way.
that, like, if I were to go back and go to college and do something else, I would just stick with my business major and, like, okay, first I was like a business admin, then I was international
What?
business, and then I did
Which business would you, if now?
I would do international business and marketing or like PR.
Yep.
That's
I
what
would do accounting with a marketing
Mm,
minor.
yeah. And one of the reasons why is because I
Don't
feel
you
like those
think?
classes aren't as hard as the ones that I was taking in college. So I could like, have like a little bit more chill experience. And then I could travel a lot more.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
More buddy passes.
Yep. And then I think I would probably like do some international like marketing PR thing and like somehow be able to travel abroad or like work abroad.
Where in abroad specifically?
Mm.
Where in abroad? Where?
Where in abroad? Like UK, Spain.
Have you given this some
Where?
thought? Give me the specifics.
That's my thought. Maybe Italy. Specifically Europe. Anywhere in Europe. That's where I would be traveling around.
I wish you would pick one.
Why do I have to pick one? I don't want to pick one. I want to
Because I
pick 'em
want
all.
to see where you align first. Like, I want to see, like, what part of your soul and your being is going to lead out in those 3 cultures.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? And why?
I guess if I had to choose one, I would say Italy.
No, I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
What? Really?
But if you're on like the coast, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're not going to be in there.
Obviously.
I mean, fucking station.
I just feel like,
Really?
yeah.
What are you doing there?
Well, this is I've never been to Italy, but tell me if this is somewhat accurate, where you don't have to be on like a fast pace of life. I feel like UK is like you're still on like English time and American time and like have more deadlines. So it's either like Italy and Spain because I'm like, I need a siesta in the middle of the day.
Okay.
And I'm doing some marketing for like a pasta company.
Yeah, that's
I'm
you're-
getting
I
paid
actually-
to like eat and travel.
You know what I think you're doing?
Hmm.
Remember that business I proposed where you take business from like infancy to all the like to the end?
Yeah.
You could be doing that. And I don't necessarily think you're going to be doing it with Italy clients because there's too much of a language barrier.
Totally.
But what you are going to do is you're going to market to those like high levels that are still in the States. They don't need to know where the fuck you are.
Mhm.
And then you're going to have consultants from the PR companies, like a point person that does speak English, who's going to then pick your brain on how to do, you know what I mean? Like, here's our English counterpart. Like, would this appeal to an American market? These are fresh eyes. And so, like that, I think you could do that. What was the one you said before it? You said something before you said marketing PR.
Eating.
No, you said something else. Like, I would be doing XYZ. And I was like, no, I think that's not going to be serve you in your best. Anyway,
I guess maybe I'll add that job to my list of jobs in 2023.
I think you could
Consulting
do
for
it.
startups.
You know, I do with, you know what would be good is if you started consulting with startups that are already in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So you,
I think maybe I should start in UK where the language barrier isn't.
you just
Is that-
I've been playing. I can
You're like, I'm on Duolingo level number like 173. So if I can learn Spanish in like 2 weeks, you can learn English.
actually, it's very, very. I'm really like,
I don't have a driven desire to learn another language. at
except
this
fucking
moment.
Italy. Except fucking Italy. What are you
You speak
speaking?
English.
You
I'm ignorant American.
You are out of your
English.
mind. You are literally people. You know, people are like, oh shit.
It's just like the thought of learning a new language at this exact moment
What
is
is wrong
like,
with you? You're a
It's
psycho.
too much.
You're
Too much for my head right now.
You're a psycho. Like if you could though,
I'll get a translator. I will learn it at some point.
during your siestas.
Yeah, during my siestas.
Does
But
it-
to fast track it, it would just be easier to have a translator.
oh man. I too would move to Europe. I would be like
Where
Czechoslovakia.
so then when people are like, "Where are you from?" Be like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
Yes.
Czechoslovakia.
Jesse, did I say that right? 'Cause I
Yeah,
feel like it-
Czechoslovakia. No, Czech Republic, right? Oh, this is a fun fact. Let me roll up my sleeves for this one. So when I was in middle school, I think it was 8th grade. Actually, all of middle school is in the gifted and talented program. And one of the
Shut the front.
so like one of the things we had to learn, I don't even know what the point of this was, but you had to learn every single country in the entire world and like identify it on a map.
Please tell me
And
you
then
won.
also
Did you win?
and then also know the capital. Oh, I knew them all.
Did
And I
you
could like
win?
locate them all on map.
Is there
Yeah.
a winning?
I mean, you get more gold stars. So I think I had all the stars. And there's like a quiz and a test and all the things. So I used to know all of these things.
You
It
have
has
like
vacated my head since then. But I remember like all those little countries in there, like Kazakhstan, the Czech Republic.
they're probably not even those things anymore.
I know, exactly. They've
and
changed.
I'm like, I feel like an asshole because I don't even know geography.
Yeah.
But that's where I would be.
Yep.
Yeah.
The capital of Czechoslovakia is Prague.
No, I wouldn't be in Prague. Where are the beaches?
Not in Czechoslovakia.
I think maybe you want to go to, oh my God, what's everyone been traveling to this year besides Italy?
Don't tell me Ibiza.
No, some other
I don't know.
tinier country
I
that's
can't.
underrated.
Sure they are.
Yeah.
If
I
that's
don't
like-
know what country you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't
The
either.
only thing I can think of is like Luxembourg.
I don't think there's a beach there either. Is there?
There's not. Maybe Portugal.
No, but that's a good guess too. It'll pop up like way later today when I think about it.
We will Instagram it.
I just have
Okay.
to go on Instagram and I'll think
Oh
of
my
it.
God. People are
People are like yelling into the void, like it's this country.
you dumb fucks.
I know.
Anyway,
Anyways,
don't hate us because we're dumb.
okay. Well,
just
how about like
geography?
Ghost of Christmas Future is coming. Let's just say it's not the Death Angel, but
I'm
what?
not gonna be sickled.
I'm not gonna be sickled yet. What do you see for yourself in the future?
I'm having a hard time with this one.
Nothing. Jesse told us what you're supposed to be doing with your life last week.
Oh, I know.
You're a curator.
I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that.
I've
And
been thinking about it and I was like, okay, I'm going to present your business plan to you as soon as I have it all figured out and like step by step.
Okay,
so,
fine.
Yeah.
I have helped you do the same. It is, and
I've been trying to think of like a company name. I was like, curated by Chelsea Trona. No,
this
that's
is
not
your
cool.
beta
Yeah.
for your side
Yeah, for my side gig.
when you moved to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, this is what I did. I took this hot mess and I bundled it up to look
Look like this.
If I can do it for this one, I can fucking do it for you professional people. This is like a charity nutcase.
Well, okay, that sounds like a great future for both of us.
Yeah, it's still together. That's all that matters.
More travel in my future.
Oh my God, me too. Yeah. I don't know.
Would
I-
you want to know if like
No.
if you could see it very vividly if the
Only if
ghost
it's
came
good.
and showed you, would you want to know?
Would you?
Yeah.
Because what it is, I mean, it's going to be.
Yeah. But then it's also like, okay, so that's where I'm going, but how do I get there?
That's easy. That's the
Then
easy
it's-
part.
Then it's almost like, well, no matter what I do, I'm just going to end up there. So,
No. I
Yeah.
would find a way to game it. Like, I don't know how I would make a game out of it, but like, I would already predict like what's going to be. And then when it arrived, I was like, it's exactly. And like, I would spend so much like time like noodling on it and like playing this game. Like, this is what I was born to do.
well, do you remember when
Like,
we had,
psychology, like mindfuck
yeah.
of like manipulating.
oh, you would do that. Do you remember when we
I
had
would
that
love
psychic
that.
reading?
Which one? Which one?
The one from the blonde chick who does all the celebrity readings. Is me, you, and Katie Clute.
Yep. Okay.
She was the one who told you that you have to sing.
Oh yeah, but was Katie there that day?
Oh wait, no, she skipped out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody else was there.
Someone else was there.
Oh, Shantae.
Yeah. mhm.
Where they?
Oh yeah, she was like, Shantae's not gonna be with you forever, and I was like, what?
No, she
No.
said she's not gonna be with her person either.
Is that? I don't remember her saying that.
Yeah, she kind of said,
Oh,
which is not true, obviously.
That's not true, 'cause
And
there's
sometimes these people aren't. But the lady said I need to sing. I'm not singing.
I think that the singing is coming across on the podcast.
Yeah,
you have to
for
use your
sure.
voice.
100%.
And she was like, I'm like, she told me what I'm supposed to be doing, and I was
Which
like, all
was
right, I'm
what?
waiting. being on stage and like
I
on
think you're
cam-
getting pretty darn
yeah,
close.
getting pretty close.
Yeah. Now just make the moves.
I
Here's the
know.
game. But I don't have a destination. Like, they're like my
Like if the
ski
ghost could just come visit me one more time and just tell me like one more step to take in my future, please, ghost, are you listening? Come help me out.
Oh my God,
Just
that's
tell me
so
the next
funny.
step.
Just one more, I promise. Just like, oh, please. They're like, it's like if your choice, like your hints, and I'm like, fuck, I missed them.
So I think like the moral of the story, you guys, is that if you went back and looked at your future, do you think there's like one point in your life where like if you made this decision versus this decision, it would have been a total 180? Or do you think you kind of would have just like wound up where you were anyways?
God, this is a good episode.
Yeah.
Fucking dropping
And-
some knowledge, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I do think that you're just like destined to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, no matter.
Sometimes, but not
what.
everybody has that luck.
Yeah. 'Cause
Right,
I
like-
think like no matter what path I would have taken in college or like high school, whatever, like I think I still would have ended up like here.
This is
Mhm.
string theory,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or sliding doors.
Sliding doors. Yeah. So I don't know. Just like think about it. Drop us your comments if you can think of a moment in life where you're like, wow, that was a really pivotal change in my life. Because I'm curious and we can keep the conversation going. Yeah. All right. Well, peace
I'm
out,
so proud
ghosties.
of you. That was really great. I was just sitting there in awe. I'm like, you are saying some really great things right now.
Thank you.
I hope I didn't ruin the moment, but it was like really, I was like, she is so good. I'm like watching your growth, and I'm like, I was really impressed.
Thank you.
And I couldn't even say anything because I was like, I needed to just finish for a second. I was like,
And then I'm like, are you going to say anything?
and I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not okay. Yeah, no. And then I was like, I'm not gonna say anything like it's gonna be equally as complimentary. So had to play the goofy part. And I was just like,
Okay, well, we will see you guys next week. Please subscribe on YouTube because, first of all, our outfits deserve to be seen. Second of all, it helps us grow the podcast. And third of all, you get to see all of our funny facial expressions and the whole story. So make sure you subscribe, So Fired Podcast on YouTube. And we'll see you guys next time.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.